Hello, film fans. Welcome to All the Film Things. I'm your host, Elizabeth. Thank you for listening. If you're enjoying this podcast, please leave a review and a rating. Also follow All the Film Things on Instagram for updates and more film things. Today is the big episode. We are talking about and making our 2026 Oscar predictions for the 4th annual Oscar special. Since the Academy Awards is the Super Bowl equivalent for film fans, and because we have a lot to cover, this episode will be in a more sports-center panelist format. I am joined by my friends, filmmaker Emma Catharine.
Hello.
Movie lover Taylor Donaldson.
Hi.
And Emmy-winning photojournalist and unofficial All the Film Things, quote, co-host, I cannot emphasize those quotations enough, Cole Echevarria. Thank you all for joining me today.
I have to emphasize the quotes.
The banter's already starting. Emma's loving it. That's great.
It's great. I love it. Let's keep it going.
I'm so thrilled you all are here for this exciting episode. Again, we have a big topic today, so I want to start off by asking just a few questions. What films is everyone... Taylor, why do you look stunned?
I'm scared.
No, we got this. I believe in us.
I'm going faster because we have a lot to cover. Normally, I'm more chill, so...
See, I'm like too laid back for this.
I know.
That's all just in here.
Do you have your Oscar ballots printed?
No, I don't own a printer. I don't really believe in printing, Elizabeth.
Since when?
Like, always.
Always. So you don't print anything?
Well, everything that's ever been printed that I've had has been given to me by someone who owned a printer. So, no, I don't believe in printing.
We continue to peel the onion 21 episodes in. All right. I'm sidestepping that for now. What films are we all rooting for? Taylor, would you like to start this one off?
Okay, see, this is hard because I feel like I never am in the same boat as folks. But I really hope Sinners does well as Hamnet. Those are my two that I really appreciate.
Those are your favorites of the year?
Well, technically my favorite of the year is K-pop Demon Hunters, but...
Oh, we will be getting into that because we are on the same page.
But yeah, those are mine.
Cole?
I like those that Taylor said, and I also am rooting for Train Dreams, and I'm also rooting for Sentimental Value.
Yes, love Sentimental Value.
On top of the other ones that were really good.
Emma?
Yeah, mine is actually the exact same as Taylor's, which are Sinners, K-pop Demon Hunters, and Hamnet. I'm also going to throw in Frankenstein, which I think might get some of the technical ones, costume design and production design. And I do have a little bit of a sweet spot for One Battle After Another, which I watched last night. So
Leonardo, my favorite actor. That's what I'm mostly rooting for, along with Sentimental Value and Hamnet. Now, are there any Oscar snubs that anyone's upset about?
I'm not upset, but I liked Paul Mescal and Hamnet a lot.
Right, yeah.
I did too.
But I wasn't really upset about the other 5 that got it over him. Mm-hmm. But I thought he was really good. Overall, I think I was fine with what was picked. Trying to think what I thought at the time. Oh, I guess I like Joel Edgerton a lot too.
Oh yeah.
But again, I don't think the other 5 that got picked over him were like worse. So I think it was kind of like a pretty even group in those acting categories. So
tough
whichever
competition.
direction people want to go.
Yeah. Emma, you have something?
I am a little bit upset. Like, don't get me wrong, the 5 directors that did get nominated are absolutely phenomenal, but Guillermo del Toro for Frankenstein. Yeah. That one did hurt me a little bit. So that's the only kind of like snub that I'm a little bit hurt about.
Which one would you have kicked off for Guillermo del Toro?
Ooh, interesting question.
I mean, I have an answer, and this will be my running answer for the night, unfortunately. I have a favorite Safdie brother, and it is not Josh. And that's all I'm going to say.
Did you watch the less nominated Safdie brother movie on the Oscars?
The Smashing Machine? I did not get a chance to watch that. Should I just tell the story now of what has happened?
Yeah, go right ahead. What happened in the past, 48 hours?
47 hours. So 47 hours ago, I get a text from Elizabeth saying, hey, I know that this is extremely last minute, but is there any chance you can be on the Oscars podcast episode? And I said, sure. When is it? And she told me, it's in approximately 48 hours. And I was like, oh, great. I've watched one Oscar-nominated film this year.
I did not know that. I did not know that part. Oh, shoot.
In the past 48 hours, I've now watched 12. I've been 11 full movies, so I have not been able to watch everything, but I have done my best in the time.
That's how you do it, though.
Yes.
That's how you do it.
I will point out, I did get 2 full good nights of sleep. I got 8 hours of sleep each night, and I also went to a film meetup, so I did get other things done.
That's impressive. That's very impressive.
So
11 is crazy.
Yeah.
What was the one that you had watched?
K-pop Demon Hunters.
Oh my god.
It's the only one.
Fair enough. Yeah.
But speaking about your dedication for this, I just want to applaud you for that for a moment and take a moment to appreciate what you did for this episode, because someone dropped out last minute and I was a little panicked, and you were the first person I thought of, because I did talk to you about the Oscar special before, and the fact that you were immediately all in and like you were like, this is a challenge that I'm going to exceed. And you're telling me that you watch 7 films or something in a day.
11.
Oh my God.
11 in 48 hours.
Yeah, 11 in 48 hours. You've beaten my record. I cannot believe it. I have mad respect for you. I had no idea you were going to do this.
You asked me to jump. I asked you back how high. That's this. So
that's exactly what happened, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Taylor, was there anything that you were upset that was snubbed?
Yes. There's a Korean film called No Other Choice that got snubbed. I thought it was very, very good. It got great reviews across the board, and I was very shocked to not see it at least one category.
Yeah. It should have at least gotten into international. You're so right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything was a tough category. Like, Best Actress, I mean, Jennifer Lawrence could have gotten a nomination for Die My Love, but traditionally I rant about a particular snub that really bothered me. You know, in the past, Leonardo for Killers of the Flower Moon, Angelina Jolie for Maria. But really, there wasn't anything I was quite angry about this year. But I would say that Tron Ares could have been nominated for some of the technical awards and original song and score. I kind of thought Jay Kelly or Rental Family could have been a Best Picture nomination, but...
Ooh, I agree.
Which one?
Rental Family.
Yeah. That was a little hidden gem of the year.
It was. It was cute.
Cute film, beautiful film, yes. And any Oscar surprises? Anything that was nominated that you were surprised that was nominated?
Well, Delroy Lindo getting nominated was pretty surprising because he wasn't like on any of the list, but he was good, so it's like not a bad nomination.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you guys see that really embarrassing red carpet interview where they had some TikToker interviewing him and said, "This is your like debut role," and he was like,
"Oh my god,"
he was like, "I've been in the industry." Like, what? I would have lost. Like, who?
That was his last red carpet. Who got him on there?
I banned TikTokers from this. Like, no.
They keep flooding the carpet. I see more and more of them. I saw one with Margaret Qualley like yesterday or something.
I saw that same one.
Yeah. Emma, you had an Oscar surprise.
I did. Who got paid off for F1 to get nominated for
That's
Best
what
Picture?
I want to know. That's exactly what I want to know.
Who got paid off? Genuinely.
They need to have, like, every year there's always one, like, bro action movie. Like, you know, Top Gun is usually, like, that was the one a few years ago. I feel like F1, there's always one of them that's, like, for, like, the basic audience, I guess.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, but in defense of, like, Top Gun, Maverick, like, that was actually good. Okay, not to say F1 was bad, but I had...
as good as Top Gun.
Or, like, I should say, like, Mission Impossible is always nominated, right? Like, when the new one comes out, like, aren't those always nominated
for technical awards?
Specs or something like that, yeah.
Yeah, so, like, I feel like it's kind of... I mean, I totally see why it was in, like, you know, sound and things like that, but for, like, the actual, like, film of the... Like, no. Like, that should not have been on there.
Cole warned me about this. He told me in the 2025 in film episode, he was like, you know, F1's on the list, the short list for Best Picture, and I thought, yeah, right, that's not happening. And lo and behold, Cole was actually correct.
I liked F1 though. I know it's not like a artsy. It's like more of a very simple story, but I enjoyed it. It's
I didn't mind it either.
And it did good at the box office, so I think that's something they look at too, is they want to
Definitely.
try and include box office achievements so that casual people aren't looking at the 10 and being like, what are all these movies? And I think it was like, of the 10, it was either 1 or 2 of like box office numbers I think I saw.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, it was a good movie, but the writing was quite
technical
basic.
stuff was really good too.
Yes, I give it that. They focused on the technical aspect of the film, but they weakened the writing, which you couldn't have both. They just chose one.
Yeah.
The writing was fine. I mean, it wasn't like like obviously not like a award-winning screenplay or anything, but it was a simple sports movie, story. I mean, I think it wasn't bad writing. It was just okay writing. It's kind of, I mean, is the writing that much worse than like the Avatar movies that get nominated?
Has anyone seen Avatar: Fire and Ash?
Unfortunately, no.
Well, that one didn't get Best Picture, but like 2 years ago or 3 years ago, whenever it was, like Avatar 2 got nominated for Best Picture, and I think Avatar 1 also got nominated for Best Picture. But the script is basically Dances with Wolves in Space.
Interesting.
But it's like the technical stuff was so good with it.
Yeah.
In the box office as well, I think puts it in except for this time. The other two were put in kind of for those reasons. So it's kind of along the same lines, I think, as Avatar.
I guess, but also as someone who literally grew up in the racing world, so some of the stuff regarding racing, they did get right for F1, but the characters, especially Brad Pitt's character, they got very, very wrong. No driver is going to actively get into a car knowing they have a concussion, like at the end of that film. And that's what made me very angry. I'm sitting there for the last 40 minutes of the film going, what is he's just going to be killed off? Like, what is going on? No driver.
I kind of wanted him to die.
I did too. A little bit. I was just so frustrated at that point. It's like first
I haven't seen it since it came out.
It's just, first and foremost, you cannot, after 30 years away from the sport, you cannot get into a Formula One car and drive it within a couple days and enter a race. That's not correct. That's not possible.
All right, we're going to start with the Oscar categories, but I want to explain first the order in which we go through them. Cole's not a fan of this order, but we still tread ahead anyway. Now, we will go in the order that the awards are read in from the year before. So it's not in the order of the ballot that I sent to everyone, but you just got to find the category, and it makes sense. We're going to lead up to the last film, which is...
I don't know if it makes sense, but it's what we're going to do.
I think it makes perfect sense because we lead up to the big finale, and that's Best Picture.
Yeah, so I just think you should find a better ballot to send.
No, I don't think that's the case. I'm sorry, what?
That's not out of order.
It's in the correct order that the Oscars were read last year.
I think your 20 seconds on this topic are up.
You know, you're getting...
I think I filled out the ballot wrong.
What do you mean?
How did you fill it out wrong?
Well, I did it based on what I wanted to win, not what I
of course.
Well, there's not a...
That's what I did too, so you're good.
There's not a wrong way to fill it out.
Okay, because I wasn't sure if it was because obviously I think we all kind of know what's going to win, but it's not necessarily what we want to win.
Yes, that's true. I mixed between favoritism and what I like and what the odds are, and I wrote down what Gold Derby's odds are for each category. Every platform is different. There's one category where variety is the complete opposite of what Gold Derby is saying, but I've always felt Gold Derby's quite reliable, so I go with them. And
I don't read any of those magazines.
Well, you go on Reddit instead.
Well, no, I used
That feels like such a
I use
read.
Reddit
Oh my
too.
god.
Oh, I'm not. Oh, well, if Taylor uses Reddit, that's fine. Cole, that's a different situation.
I didn't use Reddit at all to base it. The only publication I read is The Hollywood Reporter.
The only publication you read.
That's the only one I've based any of the experts on. Everything else, they just kind of picked what I thought or what I wanted to win.
Oh my God! Wait, do we need to do a moment of silence for Robert Duvall?
Oh, let's do a moment of silence for Robert Duvall. That's a great idea, Taylor. Thank you. He was a wonderful actor, a legend, and we lost a lot of people over the past year. Robert Redford, Diane Keaton, Gene Hackman. I'm definitely missing some. We went over it in the 2025 in film episode, but absolutely, Robert Duvall just passed away. Were you a particular fan of his, Taylor?
No, but I had a meal next to him before.
Oh,
so.
wait, hold on. Tell me. Oh, wait, you've told me this story, I think, a while ago.
I didn't say anything to him.
Yeah, but you saw him at
I let him enjoy his meal in peace.
Which one? Robert Duvall or Robert Redford?
Robert Duvall.
Oh.
He probably appreciated that more than he would ever express.
Yeah, I mean, because it's like in the middle of nowhere, like Northern Virginia, and like the only reason why he's there is because I think he had property up there, but like you could just tell like he didn't want to be bothered. So I was just like, but I think he knew that I like acknowledged. You know, I think they know.
Rest in peace, legend. So many incredible actors from the new Hollywood era have passed away. It makes me very sad because these are some of my favorites. Let's see. So just to establish the basis here, how many of the Best Picture nominees have we each seen? I've seen 8 of the 10.
I've also seen 8 of the 10.
I've seen 10.
See? I knew you'd see all of them. Yeah.
If I'd been given 24 more hours,
Oh
it
my
would
God.
have been 10.
Yeah, I know. You did 8 in 48 hours, which is
Yes.
the most impressive thing.
Yeah, I did 8 of the Best Picture and then a couple of the documentary shorts as well, so a total of 12.
Which 2 didn't you see?
Me, just because I ran out of time and I really wanted to get Sinners under my belt, the 2 that I haven't seen are Sentimental Value and Train Dreams.
Okay. All right.
Mm-hmm.
You saw The Secret Agent?
Yeah, I did in fact watch Secret Agent, which is
Holy
2
crap.
hours and like 40 minutes. And
Yes.
Yeah, I watched that this afternoon. My brain's fried.
God.
That's a tough one, though. That one was complicated and in Portuguese.
Yeah.
Like, that was, like, tougher than, like, a regular foreign film to watch. Because there was, like, you had to, like, figure out what was going on in the story.
Yeah.
And also, like, keep up.
Yeah, but also as someone who is studying Portuguese right now, like I kind of liked it.
Yeah.
So that's kind of why I went for it. I was going down alphabetically, essentially, of the list. And then I ended Secret Agent, and I'm like, I probably have emotional capability and time for one more, so I had to choose Sinners.
That's a good one to go with. That's the most nominated film ever now at the Oscars,
16,
so
yeah.
it was a good choice. The 2 that I haven't seen are Marty Supreme, because I really didn't have much of an interest in it, and The Secret Agent, which was hardly played in theaters here, and the theaters that it was played at were too far for a drive for me, so
That's fair.
those are the only 2 I missed. Cole's seen all of them. Taylor?
I've seen 7 out of the whatever
Nice.
amount it is.
Which 3 haven't you seen?
Secret Agent, Sentimental Value, and Train Dreams.
Okay. All right, let's start off with the first category, and we'll start with the brand new category.
Yay!
Best Casting.
Kind of a dart throw, because, like, who knows what they're even looking for to, like, pick the winner of the award.
Yeah. This one, it was a bit of a loop for me as well.
Mm-hmm.
I have my answer for what I'm hoping wins. And this is based off of literally 2 choices that the casting agent made. My choice to win this is Hamnet, because of the casting of the characters of Hamnet and Hamlet were real-life brothers.
Yeah.
So...
Good point.
Yeah, I was looking kind of specifically for like those interesting casting choices and why they were made, and that to me was just so brilliant. So that's the one that I'm personally hoping would win. If I'd seen more than 3 of the performances, that's when I started making notes and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, I have a who I want to win, who is like my secondary choice, and then the absolutely not choice.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but no, who I want to win is Hamnet, because that decision was also very, very central to the theme of it all, with the loss of Hamnet and stuff like that, and for Agnes to go to the theater, watch Hamlet, and see, because that's literally his real life brother. So
Jacoby Jupe should have had an Oscar campaign for Best Supporting Actor.
agreed.
He was phenomenal.
Adorable, absolutely phenomenal kid. So
Yeah. Taylor?
I would be happy with either Hamnet or Sinners. Both of those I'd be fine with. I really don't give... Am I allowed to curse?
Of course you can.
Okay, I really don't give a single fuck about Marty Supreme. So I like all of that stupid campaigning that Timothée Chalamet's been doing in that whole movie, basically. they cannot get this award or I'll be pissed, honestly. Anything else, I'll be like, okay, it's fine.
Oh, the best actor category is going to be fun.
Indeed. So there's a reason. So the reason that I have this ranking of the absolutely not category is specifically only for Marty Supreme. I'm
Amazing.
sorry.
Oh, Cole, what do you think?
I picked Sinners, and like I said, a dart throw. I'm trying to think of like a good explanation. I think I kind of went off vibes.
As you always do.
Sometimes you just gotta.
Well, that's how he
it got
approaches every episode. He just brings his vibes. That's what he says.
You know what?
Yeah.
Valid.
Sinners got 3 acting nominations. Lead actor for Michael B. Jordan, and then Delroy Lindo and Wumi Masaku, I think that's how you say her name, for supporting.
I should have looked that up.
Yeah.
It was a stacked cast, and also it was like a really diverse cast, and everyone was really good in it. I also think Hamnet was really good because they cast really good child actors, which I feel like is hard.
Yeah.
But I think I went vibes, really. I also, and this is going to be like a theme in some of my picks. So Sinners got, 16 nominations?
Yep.
Beat
They
Titanic?
have to win, like, a few of them, you know? Like, I like, want them to win some, but, like, they're not going to get 16 and only win, like, 3 or 4. So some of them I'm like, well, I'll give the benefit of the doubt to Sinners. So I give it casting to Sinners.
Sinners has the wide lead right now for casting.
According to whom?
GoldDerby.com.
Wow.
Leonardo's in one battle after another. I'm tempted to say that. Sentimental Value should have been nominated here, but yeah, Sinners, I could see that winning.
So Sentimental Value didn't get nominated. I don't have the ballot pulled up. I just have.
Well, then maybe you should pull up the ballot.
It's not in the casting category.
It's the first time this category is an Oscar category, so we'll have to kind of see what happens.
I'll be curious to see what they go with because, like, for one battle for another after another, for example, like obviously there's great actors in that movie, but they're very established actors. I feel like, you know, we all know who they are. And I feel like, are they going to go the route of, you know, a classic, like who are the greatest actors? Or are we going to give casting to, you know, more diverse or newer folk? You know what I mean? Like, I'd be curious to see what kind of route they'll go down because I think each movie is slightly different. I mean, Hamnet, you've got the focus on the child actors, Sinners. You have a massive cast of so many different types of people and various ages and ethnicities as well. And then one battle after another with just, you know, 3 core famous male actors. So it's like, I am curious to see which one they'll end up going with and if that's what that category is going to be solidified as. Like, this is kind of what it's going to be every year.
Yeah, that's a good point. All right, next category, actor in a supporting role. Cole, would you like to start this one off?
Sure. I picked Stellan Skarsgård because I thought he was really good, and I liked Sentimental Value, and I thought even though he had an understated role, he was really good. His like I'm really a big fan of facial acting. And so I really liked his facial acting. I thought he told a story with his face. So yeah, and vibes, you know.
Of course, as always, Cole brings the vibes. Vibes are a big part of his decision making. Taylor.
I honestly didn't have too much of a preference on this, but I think either Benicio or Sean Penn for one battle after another. I think out of those options, if Paul Mescal was on this, I probably would have put him.
Interesting. So. You agree with Cole?
Yeah. Well, after I watched Hamnet, I was like, I don't know who I'm going to pick because Paul Mescal was awesome. And then he didn't even get nominated. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah. All right, Emma?
Honestly, kind of like Taylor and Cole, I didn't necessarily like have a preference because I've only seen 4 out of the 5 performances. I've unfortunately not seen Sentimental Value, so I cannot comment on Stellan Skarsgård's performance, but I mean, he's been amazing in everything else I've seen him in, so it's not surprising that he got nominated. For me, it's Benicio del Toro, just because his role in One Battle After Another, like there's just so many like tiny little choices that he made as a character, and I think that his character was so layered. It was something that was really, really just wonderful to witness. But like all 4 of them in this category that I've seen their performances of, like honestly, anyone could win this and I'd be fine with it. Yeah. There was no one where I was like, absolutely not in this category. But like Sean Penn made incredible choices too. There's like this moment where he like licked the comb and then started combing his comb over that just stuck with me. I was like, this is such a dumb choice, and I'm in love with it.
You can't unsee that.
Yeah, and then like Jacob Elordi as the creature in Frankenstein, he had a lot of very good like physicality moments, and then of course Delta Slim in Sinners, absolutely stunning performance. So like this is a category where it's like a toss-up for me. Of like I have my favorite of Benicio del Toro, but whoever wins it, and I'm gonna cheer for everybody.
Once I saw Sean Penn's performance in One Battle After Another, I thought, oh my God, this is one of his best performances ever. I have never seen anything like it. And when the film came out, people were saying, oh, he's going to get an Oscar for this. But his campaign kind of slowed down a little bit. It kind of got quieter. And then Stellan Skarsgård became more prominent. He has the wide lead right now. I would be happy to see him win because he was brilliant in the film. And again, to Cole's point, the facial acting, a lot of facial acting excellence and sentimental value. I just saw Jacob Elordi in Frankenstein the other day, and I thought he was very good. But I do think that if Sean Penn campaigned a little harder, the Oscar would be his. That performance completely took me off guard.
Yeah. Speaking of strictly performances, because I don't really watch like the Oscar campaigns or anything like that, but speaking just plainly on performance, any one of these guys could take it.
Yeah.
Genuinely.
Another stacked category.
It is very stacked.
Best costume design. Emma, I know what you're going to pick.
What am I going to pick? What do you think I'm going to pick?
Oh, I don't know. Frankenstein?
Oh, my God. This was the note I wrote for it, is Mia Goth's looks alone could bring this Oscar home.
Stunning costume.
I agree. I agree.
I mean, it wasn't just her looks either. Like, the way that Victor Frankenstein was dressed, the way that they even dressed the creature and everything like that. Like, this is Guillermo del Toro. Like, his name is written all over this fucking movie. Pardon my language, but like, this is just so quintessential him. This is a movie that Mary Shelley could watch and be like, finally, someone's made a good film out of Frankenstein. So I want Frankenstein to win this. That's my choice for this one, personally.
Taylor?
I'd agree. I think especially Mia Goth's outfits, and I can't repeat any of what I had seen, but I saw someone analyze the different colors and what they meant to the story. And after seeing that breakdown, I was like, oh, wow. Like, it just solidified that in my head of, okay. And, you know, knowing Guillermo del Toro, like, if you see any of his movies, like, he is very particular in the ambiance and what he kind of creates. And I think he is known for that. And I think that shows in his costume design.
Absolutely.
And especially compared to everything else, nothing else really stuck out to me, because obviously Avatar is like all CGI, and then the other three are just based on like the time period, I guess you could say. So I don't know. I just feel like Frankenstein's the shiner.
Yeah, I put Sinners as my second, just because Ruth Carter did the costumes. She's known for a myriad of things, but the ones that stick out to me are both the Black Panther movies. She's the one who did those. She's, you know, a frequent collaborator of Ryan Coogler and stuff like that. And I put Sinners as my second because not only were all those 1930s looks really, really strong as well, then that 90s look at the end for both Haley Steinfeld and Michael B. Jordan, I thought were just absolutely stunning on both of them. So
90s, quintessential 90s.
Haley Steinfeld stepped out in that look, and I audibly gasped. I was like, oh my God, she looks so good. So my absolutely not on this is Marty Supreme. Anyways.
Cole?
I mean, talk about a vibes category, guys.
Oh,
I mean, if there was ever a category to pick off of vibes, costume design is the vibes category. So I went with Frankenstein because of vibes.
I mean, it's sort of a vibes category. This year, I think it's really a vibes category, but that's because Guillermo del Toro.
Everything's a vibes category to Cole.
Yeah. And you know, some categories, I'm like, you know, I don't know what they judge this on. So I'm just going to go with what Scott Fineberg from The Hollywood Reporter thinks is going to win. So I picked Frankenstein because of Scott Fineberg from The Hollywood Reporter and because of vibes.
So you put all your trust on him.
For the Oscars, I only read Scott Fineberg from The Hollywood Reporter.
All right.
No reason why. He said he's accurate. I don't know if he's accurate because this is my first year reading him. But he said he's really accurate, so I choose to believe Scott.
Okay, Cole.
Taylor,
he's got a good vibe about him.
It's all about vibes, yes. All about the vibes.
Really what it comes down to is the way they format their articles. It makes it really easy to read.
Your 10 seconds on this topic are up.
I thought I got 20. I got 20 now. Okay.
No, I cut it down half.
Hi, Taylor. How are you? Taylor's waving at me.
Frankenstein does have the wide lead, and that's what I'm going to go with because, yeah, there's no other film in this category
There's
that
no other
stands out.
choice. There's no other choice.
I don't have the
Good
but
callback.
sound effect, but there you go.
Ah.
All right, best original score.
Oh, can I go first on this one?
Actually,
Can I go
just
first?
because you
Or-
asked, I'm going to go with Taylor first.
Whoa!
Oh, go ahead, Taylor. Taylor, you go first.
I think I didn't really have too much of a preference on this one, but I'd probably go with Sinners. I feel like it was curated very well.
Emma?
No, it's okay. I'll be the closer on this one. I'd
It's
rather
Emma's
either open
turn.
this category or close this
It's
category. You
Emma's
don't want to be in
turn.
the
You're
middle.
going on for 10 seconds. Emma, go.
So I'm happy with either Sinners winning this or Begonia, just because I thought for Begonia it was really, really strong. It was like the first movie that I like really paid attention to, like the sound design and the score on it, because I think it just matched the just quirkiness and craziness of that movie and like those weird twists and turns. So for me, it's either Begonia or Sinners. I don't care which one.
Great score for Begonia. I'm going to say... I'm kidding. Host goes last. Cole, go ahead.
Well, I'm the unofficial co-host, so you can go.
Co-host quotes.
In air quotes. Must
Don't
emphasize
hang on
the
to
air
that.
quotes.
Now,
Okay. You want me to go or you want to go? You want me to take this one?
just go.
Okay. I think I need like a sign like on the wall, like right here, that says vibes. That says vibes. Because it's like another vibes category, guys.
Okay.
Score. I mean, blues music mixed with like a bunch of other musics, like with modern music and old school blues. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Blow my brains out. It's awesome. So yeah, I went with Sinners.
That's a good point, Cole, actually. I did really like the One Battle After Another score. I thought the piano score with the tension and the roads, and when Leonardo's hanging out of the car, I thought that was very well done. You just mentioned, Emma, the Begonia score, and you just reminded me of those twists and turns, that weird
Yeah.
eccentric sound, and
Yeah.
you're right. I think that's a great score, too, but Sinners has the wide lead.
Cool.
All right. Best makeup and hairstyling. Emma, would you like to start this one off?
So I only watched 2 in this category, which
Okay.
were Frankenstein and Sinners. However, I have seen production photos from The Ugly Stepsister. And so personally, like Ugly Stepsister, like that's kind of like my dark horse to win this. I think if we're going like realistic, though, probably Frankenstein because of the creation of the creature and just very specifically because of Jacob Elordi's full body prosthetics and makeup that they did on him.
Cole?
I picked Frankenstein because of Scott Fineberg from The Hollywood Reporter.
You should put a picture of him right next to the vibes on your wall.
Yeah, we need vibes right here and Scott Fineberg right here.
It's a shrine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll go left hand for vibes and I'll go right hand for Scott Fineberg.
Okay.
But I just want to say I did watch The Smashing Machine and I thought the makeup was really good because The Rock looks nothing like Dwayne The Rock Johnson. And the whole movie I was like, is that really him? So that's my only take on makeup and hairstyling.
Taylor?
I think this one's hard for me, at least, because I think it's obvious Frankenstein's going to win, because when you have a full body transformation like that, that's usually kind of the route they go with. But I want to shout out Kokuho and The Ugly Stepsister, because both of them also had really cool makeup looks. And well, for Kokuho, it's like, for those that haven't seen it, it's very more culturally tied. So I was impressed with that. And then with The Ugly Stepsister, obviously, like, if you have seen production photos, her nose is a big point of the story. So it's like, I think it's hard because, yeah, those are like my underdogs, but I think it is very likely that Frankenstein will win.
Yeah, Frankenstein has the wide lead. That's probably what I'd go with, too, for Jacob Elordi's look alone, like the creature. And he came on somewhat last minute, so they had like 6 weeks to prepare his look.
Jeez. And that's barely any time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Interesting.
impressive. Best live action short film.
You didn't give yours?
You missed it. You were...
I forgot your name. Elizabeth.
You forgot my name?
Yeah, sorry. There was Elizabeth and all the other. It's just a lot of names to remember.
It's not like I've
So what
known
was
you for
yours?
how many years?
Elizabeth, what was yours?
I already said it. You missed it.
She said Frankenstein.
Oh,
Taylor,
did she?
you're on my side, aren't you?
Well, I'm trying to get this going. We've got another category.
That's true. Okay, I respect that.
Live
Yeah.
action short. Live action short.
Live action short. Cole, I know you've seen these short films, so I guess you
I
can start us
haven't.
off. Oh, well,
I
Emma?
haven't seen any of them.
Unfortunately, this is
I
a
saw
category.
one. I saw one, actually. I saw the one on Netflix. No, not on Netflix. The one on YouTube. On
two
the New
people
Yorker.
exchanging saliva.
Yeah, that one, weird. That one was
cool.
weird. So, I went with The Singers because of Scott Fineberg.
My God. Okay.
I'm going to watch them all, though. So I was going to watch, since I have 20 seconds, I was going to watch them,
Never said you did,
like
but
the
okay.
ones that were available.
Mhm.
But there's only like 3 of them available. And then they're going to be at the movie theater, like all 5 of them. So I was like, well, if I watch 3 of them, then I have to go watch the 3 again plus the 2. So I was like, I'm just not going to watch them until I go see all of them. I give up my time.
How kind of you, Taylor.
Okay, so I've literally only seen 2 in this category, so I can't speak on all of them. But Jane Austen's period drama, I love Jane Austen, but also I don't know if you guys know what it's about. It's literally period drama. She gets her first period, and it's so funny and like that. Yeah, it's just hilarious. But I think 2 people exchanging saliva, it is weird, but it is a very interesting concept because
Yes.
it's like the punishable death type thing all around that. Like,
Yeah. No, I
I
agree. I agree.
I like
agree.
far out ideas like that. So I'd honestly I think Jane Austen, like that's a fun thing, but realistically, I think I'd want 2 people to win.
Yeah.
You want there to be 2 winners?
What?
No,
Oh.
2 people exchanging saliva.
Oh, sorry. It was a dumb
I was
joke.
cutting it off short, make it a little easier to say.
Gotcha.
See, Taylor respects time. Cole, on the other
I
hand,
gave up at least 5 seconds of extra
how
show time.
generous.
What's the prediction on this one?
Well, you don't have a...
No, because this is not a category I was able to watch.
Okay.
I got 11 films done in 48 hours. Please forgive me.
You're forgiven. You're absolutely forgiven. So I've only seen 2 of these. The Singers, I didn't know where it was going at first, but I loved how the power of music and soul elevated the moods of every man who was in the bar. They went from going on about their mundane, sad reality of their lives, but then the music came in and awoke them. It was quite powerful. Also, I loved how the smoke was captured. There was a certain shot where, amidst the very dark frame, there was smoke in the air between 2 people, I believe in the background, and I kind of fixated on that for a moment. It was a great shot. But I did see 2 people exchanging saliva, and that short reminded me why I love French cinema. It's so unique, artsy, stylish, and the concept is just out-of-the-box thinking. The film being dystopian and a black and white French film, I immediately reminded of Godard's Alphaville, but this film was so different despite the strict control of authorities and the surveillance aspect. So for best live-action short,
Yeah, done there.
thank you, yes.
Yeah, I got you.
Number 1 is A Friend of Dorothy.
Okay.
It's not such a wide lead, but number 2 is 2 people exchanging saliva.
Okay. So we'll have to see how that plays out.
Yeah, that'll be interesting. The short categories tend to be kind of they go against Gold Derby.
Yeah.
It's always like, oh, that's not what Gold Derby said. Next category, best animated short film. Taylor?
Animated short. Let me see oh yeah, I didn't see any of these, I don't think.
All right.
So
Emma?
I can't really give much
Me
of a...
as well, unfortunately. This is
Okay.
a category I had to skip.
Cole?
Scott Fineberg picked the butterfly. So, as will I.
It's like you share a brain with Scott Fineberg.
I just think he's right.
Okay. Well, I've seen 3 of these short films. Butterflies.
Wow.
Thank you. Butterfly was the number 1 pick. It's a pretty wide lead. This short impacted me. It started out so beautiful, both in story and animation, similarly to Forever Green, but the tone changed from something so beautiful and light to something so ugly and harrowing. The way it was depicted, though, through animation was truly extraordinary, but it was quite frightening in the middle of the short before it just became heartbreaking. This is the kind of short that makes you think about how incredible animation is as a way to tell a story. I highly recommend you all watch it, but man, does it affect you. You're going to be impacted by it.
Yeah, I wanted to see it because I know like water, like telling a story through water was a big point. I read about that, and I love me some swimming and some water. So I figured if I was going to get emotional about anything, it'd probably be that one. So I do want to see it.
That one, and I almost texted you that you should watch Forever Green if you haven't, because I think you'd like that one too. And that one just touched my heart. Like, this was the most beautiful short film I've seen since The Boy, the Mole, the Fox, and the Horse. And I nearly teared up watching this. Absolutely beautiful film, from the story to the bond between the two main characters to the animation itself. And just to speak on the animation, I love the texture, colors, and the water, which didn't move so clearly, but that minor image just struck me. And I saw Retirement Plan, which was very humorous, inspiring, thought-provoking, reminded me of Wings of Desire in the sense that the main character wants to take action with the life that they will be given, but these are all aspirations, and I can't help but consider the reality. The comparison to Wings of Desire came quicker, but as the short went on, hearing all these wonderful plans, I was reminded of a scene in Before Sunset where I believe it was Celine that said that she has all these things she wants to do, but ends up not really doing anything. So while all these are nice thoughts, how much of these dreams will actually be accomplished? But beautiful nonetheless. These were all great short films. Because of the way it impacted me, I'm going to say Butterfly. I'm going to agree with the Gold Derby odds.
Don't forget about your short films. Support all of your short films.
Yes.
Local short films, international short films. I feel like the shorts sometimes get overlooked in these categories. I say as I have watched barely any of them, but then
You're
again,
excused.
Thank you.
All right, Best Adapted Screenplay. Big category.
Oh, I had thoughts and feelings on this.
Oh, Emma, why don't you start us off then?
Oh, I gotta pull up my notes. Adapted screenplay. There we are. Okay, so I did not watch Train Dreams, which was in fact nominated, so I'm only going to speak on the top 4. Because of its faithfulness to the original source material, I really want to go with Frankenstein. Begonia was my second choice. However, the Bong Joon-ho quote keeps on coming up in my mind every time I think about Begonia now, which is, if we can get over that 1-inch barrier that is subtitles, we can watch any film. And Begonia was a remake of Save the Green Planet, which was a South Korean film from like the early aughts.
Yes. Say that louder for the people in the back that don't know that. So thank you.
Yeah, no, watching Begonia and then looking at the fact that it was adapted. Now, I will say that Yorgos only took over because the original director of Save the Green Planet was supposed to direct the English adaptation, but unfortunately for health reasons had to step out. So at least it was done with the original support, but at the same time, why are we remaking international films, And just Frankenstein was just so good as well, and actually faithful to the source material. So I have to go with Frankenstein, and I kind of don't want Begonia to win because, stop remaking international films just so they fit your language.
Taylor?
I think I'll also go with Frankenstein, mainly for the same reason, such a strong tie to the source material. I think very funny because Jacob Elordi is in both, but with all of the drama and controversy with Wuthering Heights, it's on the complete opposite side of where you're like, what the actual fuck was Emerald Fennell thinking? And I like her, but I was like, what? Yeah, anyway, after all of that, I think it's super to see really strong adaptations come about. I think Frankenstein really did well. Even though I'm not a Jacob Elordi girly, I do think the movie itself is very good for that, in that category.
Cole?
I picked One Battle After Another because I thought it was my favorite story of the 5. Hamnet was probably a very close second. I really liked that one. But I think One Battle After Another was a little stronger. And then for me, Train Dreams is number 3 because I thought it was really well written. And then Begonia number 4, and then Frankenstein number 5. So I know I picked it for vibes and I made papers now. This one says vibes and this one says Scott Fineberg. But I didn't really like Frankenstein as a movie. I just think it's gonna win the production, those awards, the craft awards. There we go, that's the word. I just wasn't into that. It was okay. I just wasn't really blown away by the story or the screenplay. I didn't think it was anything that new to the like Frankenstein, and like Frankenstein's been done a billion times. So I didn't think it was anything like crazy good with the screenplay. It wasn't bad by any means, but I thought One Battle After Another was just like the pacing of the film, the dialogue, just all of it really was really good. So I guess that kind of falls under vibe. But also I think Scott Fineberg also picked it.
I'm just questioning so many things. I don't know. This Cole that has joined us today, this is such a, I mean, I know he goes off vibes, but to have someone to look to all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Interesting. But even weirder than that, your ranking of adapted screenplay is exactly what Gold Derby's ranking is.
Really?
Yeah, that's really weird. One Battle After Another has a wide lead.
That's weird.
I would say One Battle After Another too, but Hamnet's a close second. But also Begonia was very interesting. It always kept you on your feet.
Yeah. I can sort of understand One Battle After Another because I started reading the summary of the original book because the book is from the 80s and stuff like that. So it's talking about like Reagan era politics and everything like that. So it is interesting how they took that and then adapted it for a modern time and stuff like that. So I can sort of understand, but at the same time, guys, we finally have like a faithful Frankenstein adaptation. Please, please, please give the Oscar to them.
Yeah.
So
I always try to think of the category is it's like best screenplay, and it's just like split into what's original and what's adapted. I don't know if it's like I never thought it, so maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, that like I don't know if that like gets it points or not.
Maybe it's less about faithfulness to the original source material and how they adapted it for screen. Maybe that's it. I don't know enough about this category.
Yeah.
All right, best original screenplay. Taylor, would you like to start this one off?
Yes, I don't know if I'm the only one that watched this. I might have been. What I would really want to win is It Was Just an Accident. I don't think it will because I don't think enough people saw it. The reason why I choose that one is because they had to make this whole film, like it's based in Iran, and Iran is, you have no freedoms in Iran right now. So the entire production of this film was done in secret.
Wow.
And I think that just the bravery to even do that in a country with that sort of, I don't even know what you would call it.
Lack of human rights.
Lack of rights. Like, it just shows that, art is integral to who we are and we are going to create our art. And it was also, it was politically based as well, which is another layer of danger for the folks that, made it. So I think that, that's why I'm really loving it. But I don't think enough people saw it. So I think realistically, probably Sinners will win or Sentimental Value. I haven't seen Sentimental Value, but just based on what I've heard about it, I don't know. But yeah.
Emma?
I only saw 2 films in this category. I have not seen Blue Moon, It Was Just an Accident, or Sentimental Value. I don't care what wins as long as it's not Marty Supreme. Next.
Agreed.
Next.
Cole?
I picked Sinners just because it was one of my favorite movies of the year, story-wise. So it's a vibes pick over here.
Waiting for that, yeah.
I didn't see It Was Just an Accident, and I haven't seen Blue Moon.
What?
But I think Taylor does make a good point. I think it's just tough for those international films to get seen, like she said. So, yeah.
I thought you were going to watch Blue Moon because it came on Netflix on the 14th.
That's all I have to say.
Oh, is it on Netflix? Okay, good.
Yeah, it's on Netflix. And I specifically, he wanted to wait for the episode. I can hear you fine. I thought you were going to... Wait, what, Taylor?
I didn't see Blue Moon. And I know that I love Ethan Hawke. I know that's surprising.
Yes.
But
why is that surprising?
I'm not it's all about Oklahoma and stuff, and I'm not a musical.
Not really. It's only talked about, really. It's shown a little bit in the beginning, but not.
Okay.
I'm excited for that because I am a musical person.
Yeah.
When I found out what Blue Moon was about, I was like, oh, I really wish it had been nominated for Best Picture because then it would have been in my list to watch.
It was very good. I wrote a full analysis on it, just like a little moment towards the end. I loved it. Cool. It really moved me.
When I get through that movie, I'm then going to text you because I want that analysis.
Please do. I have it on my letterbox, so I can send it your way.
Cool.
I liked Sentimental Value a lot. That's my second favorite film of the year. I would like that to win. I think it's one of the stronger picks, even though it's number 2 ranked on Gold Derby. Blue Moon had an excellent screenplay as well. I have not seen It Was Just an Accident or Marty Supreme, but Sinners has the wide lead, but I don't know. Sentimental Value is the winner for me. Beautiful, beautiful film.
I know you told me if I got to that film that I was going to just start weeping at it, so I'm excited to watch that. I cry very easily, so I'm excited.
I wonder how you were with Hamnet then.
Not good. The answer is not good.
No, I don't think anyone made it. Well, Cole wept during that film. We talked about this in the...
I did not weep. I did not say that I wept. I cried a little bit.
I will say that I wept.
Weeping?
I wept.
Weeping did not happen.
I wept. I wept. Yeah.
I'm not like a crier, though, so I feel like crying is still a big enough deal, you know?
That is true, because I don't often cry during films either, but Hamnet got me a little bit. I wouldn't say I wept, but there were tears. Definitely tears.
Taylor and I wept.
My ears were... Not my ears. My eyes were tearing up for Sentimental Value. But next category. Best Supporting Actress. Cole, would you like to start this one off?
I went back and forth on this one because I don't know who's going to win. And I don't remember what Scott Fineberg picked. So I was kind of up a paddle without a creek, you know?
Sure.
So we will go with vibes here. I picked Tiana Taylor because I thought she was awesome. But I could have also picked the girl from Sentimental Value. I don't want to butcher her name, so I won't say it. But the one that's not Elle Fanning.
Inga?
Inga, Eve's daughter, Lilia.
Yep. That was the other thought. And then also Amy Madigan was really good in Weapons, and I really like Weapons. So you could also go with that one. But I went with Tiana Taylor because I thought she was really good. And I remember when I went and saw One Battle After Another back when it came out, I was like, oh yeah, she was awesome. She should win an Oscar. So
I'm surprised you didn't go with Elle Fanning.
Yeah, I mean, she had good parts, but she wasn't like as good as Tiana Taylor or the other girl or Amy Madigan.
Okay.
And what was the other one?
Wunmi from Sinners.
Wunmi Mosaku. Yeah, she was good too.
Mm-hmm.
But I'd probably put her 5th, Elle Fanning 4th, Amy Madigan 3rd, Sentimental Value 2, and Tiana Taylor 1. But they're all pretty close.
Taylor.
So I didn't see Sentimental Value, so obviously that takes away 2 options. But the remaining 3 are so very hard for me because I think these 3 people did an amazing job. I would love for Amy Madigan to win. One, because horror-esque movies never get any recognition, and also she's an older lady and she killed that role. Like, who else would have played that weird-ass character? Like, I can't even think of who would have been in her place. And so I would really like to see that recognition, but I also think Tiana Taylor did amazing. And Wunmi Mosaku, she would have been my number 2, but because her role was a lot smaller, it made me excited to see her in more things. So I'll be excited to see what she does in the future. But I would really hope for Amy Madigan to win, but I think Tiana Taylor is probably going to win.
Emma?
This was one of the ones where I was looking at who's won the awards this year, and Tiana has kind of been taking quite a few of the awards for this category. I am with Taylor on this is Amy Madigan because of horror movies not getting the recognition they deserve. So I'm down with Amy Madigan winning. This is something like 30 years since like she was last nominated or something like that for an Oscar.
Something like that, yeah.
So it would be amazing for her. I personally want Wunmi from Sinners to take this. I had some issues with Tiana's, not her performance, but with the way the character was written in One Battle After Another. So that's why I'm hesitating on this. Okay. I thought she did a really good job, but I think the way that the character was written can fall into some black girl stereotypes, which I don't think is healthy in this day and age.
Yeah, a lot of people were outraged for that very reason. Yeah,
it just, part of me kind of wishes that like her and Leonardo's roles kind of were swapped or something like that because
interesting.
But I think she has a really good chance because it looks like that she's been winning a lot of the awards this season. So I'm still going to cheer for her if she wins. I just think that character falls into some dangerous stereotypes that in the year of our Lord 2026, why the fuck are we doing this? And that's how I feel about that.
Tiana does have the wide lead, but this is an interesting category because Amy has also, she won the Critics' Choice, Tiana won the Golden Globe. I really liked Inga from Sentimental Value, but I would love to see Tiana win. When I watched the film, I thought, I wish she was in more of the film. Like, her role was very limited.
Yeah, to the, first third of the movie, and then she had the voiceover at the very, very end.
Yeah. Another competitive category.
It's another very strong category, yeah.
Best Original Song. Now, I know what Taylor and Emma are going to pick, I think. Taylor, would you like to start this one off?
Okay. My love for it aside, you cannot deny the cultural and worldwide impact that Golden had across the board.
Yep.
So even if you don't like the movie, even if you don't like the song, because obviously, like, Cole's probably definitely not the target audience, so he might not have been a super big fan of it. But
I didn't even say mine yet. You think I'm not going to pick it?
No, I'm not saying
no. Listen, design was brought up.
No. I'm not saying you feel that way. I'm saying, like, someone like you might not be so, like, you know, there's a bunch of people out there that, like, you know, people think it's for kids, people think it's whatever. So I'm saying, like, if you like it, put that aside. It's more about the impact it's had globally. And, like, I think Golden has to win, and if it doesn't, that's crazy.
It's gotta.
So I have a question for both of you, since you guys, and I picked it to win, and I like the song, and I think it should win. I'll put those disclaimers out there. But was the song at the end of the movie not better? Like, I know Golden went viral.
What it sounds like is better, in my opinion.
Agreed.
This is what it sounds like.
Which one?
That's the one towards.
That's the battle scene one?
Yes, the battle scene at the end of the movie is what it sounds like. I agree about the fact. However, the actress who did the singing voice for Rumi, who is the lead, her singing voice also helped write pretty much all of the songs. So she is writing credits on how it's done, what it sounds like, and Golden. She was the first Korean to be nominated for a Grammy, and she's the first Korean to be nominated in this category for Best Music Song. Wow. So it's like, it's gonna be Golden. It has to be. Like, I mean, it's been sweeping everything else. So I want it to go to Golden because of EJ and the fact that that's the singing voice of Rumi. She's the one who helped write the song, and I want her to win because that's historic as well. So
I will say I'm only slightly nervous because of the way it was treated at the Grammys. It won, like, this really niche category, but it was nominated in a bunch. And I was kind of shocked that it didn't win more. And I get it. The Grammys are slightly different, but I don't know. I'm slightly nervous that it'll go to, I don't know, something random, but I hope we're not racist and we choose the right answer.
The only other song that, like, I think is even close would be I Lied to You from Sinners.
Yeah.
That's the only other one. Yeah. But Golden has been sweeping in everything. I think it's getting it.
Cole, did you say that was your pick, Golden?
I picked it. Now, if I picked, and I like the song, if I picked my favorite, it'd be I Lied to You, because I personally really like bluegrass, like blues music. And I love the, like, genre bending of music that they did with that. Yeah. And I remember in the movie it being really good. But I think Golden will win, and I don't have an issue with it winning. And I also, since I said that the other song was better in K-pop Demon Hunters, I also think the other song in Sinners, Last Time I Seen the Sun, was also better, just in terms of, like, my personal taste. I think they're both great. And that one almost got nominated too, I think. But yeah, Golden should win. And usually, like, when the song goes viral like that and, like, becomes like a hit, usually, like, that's like a lock for it to win, I feel like. And also, I feel like Sinners is probably going to win score, which I feel like atones for it not winning, at least in my book, because, like, Ludwig van, I don't know his full name.
Ludwig Göransson?
Yeah. He's also nominated, I think, for I Lied to You, because he wrote that song and other songs. So he's probably going to win for score. So, like,
so it balances itself out.
To win twice.
That's true.
Yeah, so, yeah. I think Golden should win, though.
Yeah.
And it probably will win. I think Scott Fineberg agrees, too.
Well, I was going to say, you were saying from your point of view. I was like, your point of view or Scott Fineberg's point of view?
They are one and the same.
One and the same. One and the same.
Right, okay.
I mainly lean on Scott Fineberg for the categories that I don't know. And then I use him for confirmation bias. Unless we don't agree, then I just decide that this is the thing that he's going to be wrong on.
Interesting. Okay. So Golden does have the wide lead.
Mm-hmm.
I really love I Lied to You.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a tremendous song. I mean, the mix of genres between the old and the new music was just incredible. And the scene itself was just an experience, one of the best scenes probably of the decade when we look back on the decade. I do like Golden. It is a bop. I mean, it was like the song of the summer. Dear Me by Kesha for Diane Warren's Relentless. That was a good song. I really like Train Dreams. That was a good soulful song.
Yeah, I didn't say anything about that. It's like a simple folky song. I don't know that it's like that great of a it's not a bop for sure.
No, I wouldn't call it a bop.
I think it matches the tone of the movie really well. I think
does.
it captures the themes of the movie really well. But it's definitely not a bop like the other ones.
That's true. And Sweet Dreams of Joy from Viva Verde.
Viva Verde.
Yeah, Viva Verde. That's an opera song. So that was definitely different. It was interesting. But I was kind of surprised that Miley wasn't nominated for the new Avatar movie because she had a song out that was getting nominated at other awards. But I love Miley's voice. I'm a longtime fan of her, so I would have loved to see her nominated. Best Documentary Feature Film. Cole, I know you love documentaries as the photojournalist you are. So how about you start us off?
Okay, so I only got to 3 of the 5, but I was watching. So Scott Fineberg had like the 10 most likely to get on the list, and I watched as many of those as I could.
I wish I had a jar every time you said his name.
Scott, yeah.
You put in $1.
You should have invited him on. Like, that would have been fun. And I could have asked him, like, what made you choose?
I had no idea you were sharing a brain with this man until today. You've never mentioned him before, so.
I don't know if it's sharing a brain. It's just more like it's just a respect thing, I think.
All right, what's your pick for documentary feature film?
Okay, so I keep going back and forth on this because the best documentary, in my opinion, was the Alabama Solution. Because they did so much work and they built so many sources up for this. Most of the documentary is cell phone calls and FaceTime calls with people in prisons on like contraband cell phones, which is just insane. That they built those sources and then built trust with them enough to speak with them, and then were able to build a documentary based on like this limited visuals. And it was also really, really good journalism. So Alabama Solution was my favorite. I thought it was the best. Come See Me in the Good Light was really good. It's not really as much of a journalistic endeavor, but it was like, that one is about a non-binary person who has ovarian cancer.
A poet.
And their journey. Yeah, they were a poet, and their journey, like, to have one last spoken word poem. And that one was really, really good. I enjoyed it. But then The Perfect Neighbor seems to be like the runaway favorite to win. And that one was really, really good. I just liked the other ones more. Personally, but it was really good, and it has a lot of times I feel like this award goes to something that has like huge cultural impact and is really cultural, and they all are to an extent, but I feel like The Perfect Neighbors probably towards the top of cultural relevance and impact. So I went with that one.
Yeah, it has the wide lead.
Yeah, because I figured that, I watched them all, so I shouldn't like let my personal biases cause me to get the category wrong. But I'm rooting for the Alabama Solution.
You wouldn't want to miss out on that win at the Oscars party.
That's right. I also, and I haven't seen it yet, but I think it could be good. Cutting Through Rocks could like pull off an upset because that's an Iranian documentary, and that is pretty like culturally relevant on the international stage right now. So I do want to watch that one, and the Putin one too.
Emma?
So I'll probably watch them before the ceremony. Sorry, it took too much time.
No,
you took your 30 seconds and then some.
I haven't watched any of these, so unfortunately I'm out.
Okay. Taylor?
I saw 4 out of the 5. The only one I didn't see was Come See Me in the Good Light. I didn't see that one. But the other 4 I enjoyed. I won't be mad at any of the options that win, honestly. I think it is very likely The Perfect Neighbor will win. I agree with Cole. The Alabama solution was really cool to see how they did that. And I think the one that means the most to me, I think, is Cutting Through Rocks. But I wouldn't be mad at any of them, really.
Okay. I only saw Come See Me in the Good Light. I loved it. There's a line in one of Andrea's poems that reads, "Anybody who thinks poetry is frivolous has never needed someone to tell them something devastating beautifully." And when I think about the film, I'm inclined to call it beautiful despite the devastating subject matter, but it really was. This grief was captured so intimately, along with precise articulation of feelings and emotions from the person going through it, the one on the inside, as well as from the closest person to them, the one on the outside. I recommend anyone who is grieving or struggling with a fatal condition to watch this film because those on the inside and outside of it will feel seen. So, great film. Best documentary short film.
I can talk about this.
Oh, okay.
Because I have watched these.
Okay.
But I want to hear Cole's opinions before
Or
Yes,
Scott
I do.
Fineberg's opinions.
No, I want to hear Cole's opinions as a photojournalist before I start speaking on this.
All right. I guess
Okay.
Cole can go first.
That's right. You're a photojournalist, right?
Yeah,
Quote.
I guess it gives me very minimal opinion on this to speak from. But I saw two of these. I saw the one that I think is going to win is All the Empty Rooms. And I saw The Devil is Busy. I didn't love The Devil is Busy. Not because I disagree with the political sentiment or whatever. I thought they were a little too loose with the way they were identifying people. Because they were showing faces and cars, and I thought it was a little reckless, especially with the topic of abortion, to identify people who are going to clinics to get abortions, because that can become a very unsafe situation for those women. So I think that bothered me a little bit. I thought the story was pretty good. I thought it was interesting how they wrapped it around the security guard who runs it, and I thought it was covering a very relevant topic, and it was interesting the access they got. But I just had a little bit of reservations about showing the faces and identifying features of people who were going to get abortions. I thought that was a little reckless. I thought All the Empty Rooms was really good though, and was very sad, but it was also beautiful in the way they captured it all. So that's why I went with that one. And then I watched the other ones as well over time before the ceremony.
All
But
right.
I do like to watch them. They're cool.
Taylor?
I only saw 3 out of the 5. I didn't see Armed Only with a Camera or The Devil is Busy. I can only speak to 3 of them. All the Empty Rooms, very, very, I don't even know how to explain that. Very tough. But I think, it's relevant and important to see, and I think they did a really good job with that. Children No More, also very tough. It's basically about all the children victims of Gaza and all of that. It's very tough. Unfortunately, I feel like people try to forget that that's been happening, so I unfortunately don't think that'll get their recognition. So I think All the Empty Rooms would probably win. Perfectly a Strangeness was really interesting. It's literally a perspective from 3 donkeys. I don't know if any of you have seen it. And it's really cool, but I just think with the subject matter it's up against, it's not really the important thing that we should all be paying attention to, if that makes sense.
No, that's a good point. Yeah. Emma?
Yeah, I saw 3 All the Empty Rooms. I saw Armed Only with a Camera, which I thought was really fascinating. And Cole, I would love to hear your opinions once you've watched that. And The Devil is Busy. I chose The Devil is Busy. I hear your criticisms, Cole. I didn't see any identifying features or license plates really be shown. So I don't entirely know if that's completely a concern, but the name of the facility is widely available now. So I understand that concern. Because I have had reproductive issues, and I literally had to go under surgery for endometriosis and stuff like that. That one hit me very, very hard. But I do agree. Like, the likely choice to win is probably All the Empty Rooms because of how powerful that topic is. My personal choice is The Devil is Busy.
That one does have the wide lead, All the Empty Rooms. That's the only one I've seen. All the Empty Rooms, like Taylor said, it's tough to talk about, and even the journalist Steve Hartman said there's nothing really much to say. You just see these rooms. I had actually heard of this before, either on CBS Sunday Morning or 60 Minutes, but I didn't realize it was a short film rather than a segment. It's definitely tough to watch, but Steve Hartman, who had been working on the specific story for years, said something that was really powerful and I'm sure is true. He said people are becoming more and more numb to school shootings as the number of these gravities devastatingly increases. So if everyone could spend a few minutes in one of these vacant bedrooms, we'd have a different America.
Yeah.
Great short film that does have the wide lead. Best International Feature Film. Now, Cole, I do want to start with you on this one.
You do?
I do, because I know how you see this category. Do you think this award will definitely go to either The Secret Agent or Sentimental Value? Because it is nominated for Best Picture.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
All right, what's your pick?
Sentimental Value.
Okay.
I feel like it's just like a tell. I don't know, it's kind of like the Oscar voters are playing poker with us, Elizabeth. And it's like they have these tells. Has there ever, and I guess you don't have to answer this right now, but has there ever been an international feature that was nominated for Best Picture and lost to a movie that wasn't nominated for Best Picture? And you don't have
that research prepared for you.
Yeah, you can get back to me. It's okay.
I might.
Yeah, but it's just like, so let's say, I'll just pick a random one. Seurat. Let's say the Academy thought Seurat was better than Sentimental Value. Then, like, if they thought it was better, then it would have been on the top 10
Best Picture nominated.
Best Picture films. And so they didn't. So it like takes all that. So it's like the Sentimental Value or Secret Agent is the 2-horse race.
Yeah.
And off of vibes, I like Sentimental Value better. I thought Secret Agent was fine, but I like Sentimental Value a lot better.
Taylor?
I only saw 2 in this category, and it's neither of the front runners. I saw it was Just an Accident and Seurat, if that's how you pronounce it.
Oh, you saw Seurat. Wow.
Yeah. Well, because it's like a dad trying to find his like daughter or something like in the middle of a rave. And so like that just intrigued me.
Yeah. Almodovar produced that film.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. Pedro Almodovar. Love him. He produced it.
Oh, okay. That would make sense. He's cool.
He is very cool.
So out of the 2 I saw, I think It Was Just an Accident is my favorite, but I know that either The Secret Agent or Sentimental Value will probably win. I need to watch the 2 of them, but yeah, since I've only seen 2 on this list, I feel like I'm not going to be the best judge of what's going to win.
I really want you to see Sentimental Value. I think you'd like it.
Stellan Skarsgård's face just bothers me.
How does it bother
you? His face was so good in this movie, Taylor. His face was so good.
The facial acting, as Cole says.
Wait, let's talk about this.
I think I have trauma because his role in The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo makes me so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
That like I just associate him with that. And then also him as that weird fucking thing in Dune.
I knew you were going to say Dune.
Those are the 2 things that I associate with him. And they're both just unnerving. So it's like, I just think that I can't. I love his son, Alexander, though. Love him. But yeah, I mean, it's nothing personal.
Emma, your turn.
Yeah. So I know that Cole went based on vibes. However, I'm going to go on statistics here.
Oh, smart.
Secret Agent has been winning this category across the board. So I think, sorry, Cole, I am going to have to go numbers wise. When I was looking at it, I was seeing Secret Agent pop up quite a bit as being the winner in this category. Golden Globes, SAG-AFTRA, I believe, or something like that. So I think Secret Agent.
But I think Sentimental Value has more Oscar nominations.
Yeah,
I think so too, but like just
across the board,
based on what has actually picked up the awards across the season, it looks like if that continues to be the trend, I think Secret Agent's got it.
Okay.
This isn't such a wide lead, this category. Sentimental Value has about 63% of the votes right now compared to 34% The Secret Agent.
Okay.
Could It Was Just an Accident pull off an upset here.
That would be really nice to see. That would be really nice to witness.
This is getting a lot of attention. I mean, this category is pretty stacked. The voice of Hin Rajab, I hope I'm saying it correctly.
Yeah.
That was getting a lot of attention at the festivals, not so much lately. And Sarat has gotten more attention over the past few months, but my vote is definitely sentimental value. I love it. But this is one of those categories I have my eye on, especially because it could be a toss-up here.
Yeah.
Best animated feature film. Huh. I wonder. Taylor, would you like to start this one off?
Okay, I do want to give credit to Arco. Arco was cool. Little Amelie as well was also super cool French animated film. But I think we all know that K-pop Demon Hunters has to win. It makes no sense if it doesn't.
It's been winning.
Again, with the whole global success.
Yeah.
There's just no way it doesn't. And if it doesn't, then yeah, it just feels racist. Like, that's all I can say.
Yeah, straight up.
Emma, you agree?
Yes, it's been winning. It's got to win. It has to.
Cole?
Yeah. Yeah, I thought it was,
Yeah.
I agree. I liked the animation.
Yeah, it's the same team that did Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
No wonder.
I liked it.
Really?
Yeah, that,
Bugs were
It's
good.
the same animation team. When they started promoting it, first and foremost, they used how it's done in the teaser trailer. And then they were like, from the animators of Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, K-pop! And I went, you're combining two things I already love with a song that sounds super badass. I'm in. So it's gotta win. It has to.
It has the wide lead. That's the
Yep.
only one I've seen. And yeah, it was good. Best film editing. Let's see. Taylor, want to start this one off? I'm going random on picking the order here.
So I feel like I'm the worst. I feel like I don't pay too much attention to editing unless it's in terms of sound. So
You just gotta go with vibes, Taylor.
yeah,
Don't
I think
go to
I am
his
gonna
side.
go with vibes. Honestly, I think I am gonna go with vibes.
Taylor.
Hear her out.
I know. I'm
gonna go with One Battle After Another just because of the intensity. I think to edit something like that would be a lot. I think F1, it would have had me, but I do remember watching it and there were choices where I would have cut something differently. I just remember having more active thoughts on like, I wish things were slightly different. As for sentimental value, haven't seen Sinners. I can't really think of anything like drastic or innovative or new that they did in that movie in terms of editing. So I don't know. I'm just going to go with One Battle After Another because absolutely not Marty Supreme.
I bet Emma has a similar opinion.
Yep, absolutely not as Marty Supreme. I chose Sinners, actually.
Okay.
And that's because of the choice to switch back and forth between widescreen and full.
Yeah, that's a good point.
And just the choosing those.
Switch between what?
They switched between 16:9, which is widescreen, and full screen 4:3. So those moments that they chose to do in full screen, like really, I thought it was a glitch at first, and then I realized what they were doing with it. And those chosen
I forgot
moments.
about that.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
I mean, I literally watched it this afternoon. That's the only reason. That's actually kind of what's good about this is because I've been able to like absorb everything in the past 48 hours. Everything's so fresh.
You've seen it all very recently, as some of us have seen it months ago.
Yeah. So that's why I've got Sinners. But I do have One Battle After Another as my second.
Okay.
So for similar reasons, you know, it's very, very intense, very action-packed and everything like that. And yeah, I would not be mad at either of them winning.
All right. Cole.
I picked One Battle After Another. Although I think the editing actually of Marty Supreme was actually pretty good, but I didn't really like the movie. So I really like One Battle After Another vibes. And also, in the same way that I was like Sinners got so many Oscar nominations, so they got to win some. I also think One Battle After Another has to win like a decent amount because I think it's going to win another award, and it needs like a reason to win that award. So I kind of like defaulted to One Battle After Another on this one.
So did I. Well, I mean, naturally, I just picked One Battle After Another. It has a pretty wide lead, not like a giant lead, but
okay.
Yeah. You've seen all these films recently. I saw this once on my birthday in September, so like I haven't seen it in a while. I wish I can get more detailed in my responses, but
no, you're fine.
The editing was fantastic, as is the whole film.
Yeah.
Best production design. Emma, We talked about this a little bit.
Frankenstein.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will not accept any other answer but Frankenstein, basically. My second choice is Sinners. My third choice is Hamnet. My fourth choice is One Battle After Another, and then Marty Supreme, absolutely not. We'll maybe discuss this when it gets to Best Picture, but I feel like this is kind of a point to bring it up because it is Best Production Design. Did anyone feel like Marty Supreme should have been set in the 70s or 80s? Did anyone else get that vibe?
Yes.
You haven't even
I haven't seen it. I thought you weren't going to watch it, Taylor.
I was forced against my will.
Oh, okay. All right.
Cole, what are your thoughts?
On the movie or on the production design or on the 70s?
Well, do you also kind of think, like, I don't know, the vibe that I got was not 1952, personally, which is where the movie starts.
Yeah. I don't know. The vibes of that movie were all over the place, frankly.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie to you. Until you said 1952, I fully thought it was in the 70s.
It is,
So.
like, it's like one of the first screens. It says New York 1952, and that's the only way I know it was 1952.
Yeah, see, I missed that.
Yeah. Yeah, I watched that very, very late last night, so I was also, like, going through it at that point. But, like, The Secret Agent, you can very clearly tell it's set in the 70s. It has the 70s vibes.
Mm.
It's 70s and it's in Brazil, and you can tell it has that feeling. It's so strong. They have the saturated colors, too. It's just... I'm actually very surprised that that one for Best Production Design did not get a nod, because that one would have been much better choice than Marty Supreme. But Marty Supreme is just like... Immediately, I was completely thrown off by the fact that it was in the 50s, because nothing about it felt 50s to me.
Yeah. To your point, it is a little bit of like a Forrest Gump, like post-Vietnam War and ping pong vibe,
Yeah.
So I can see what you're saying from a vibe standpoint.
Yeah.
Taylor?
Yeah, I mean, I think honestly, anything besides Marty Supreme I'd be okay with. I think Frankenstein, I think, yeah, and Sinners and Hamnet. I think, yeah, honestly, Emma's ranking, I would say I probably agree with, so.
The other thing I'm going to very quickly point out about Frankenstein, as I have my 20 seconds here, is that the prologue shot with the boat and everything like that, the boat is real. The icebergs are all real. That was a full physical set. Only like the background, I think, was CGI. I saw that somewhere on, it was not an AI video, I swear. But I saw like the work they put into it and everything like that. So like, that's also one of the reasons for Best Production Design that I want to give it, is like there was so many physical sets used, which we don't always see nowadays.
Gosh,
used for
so much
Frankenstein.
respect to Del Toro for
Del
that.
Toro!
Amazing.
Yep.
Cole?
I picked Frankenstein because I was on the fence about this when I referred to Scott.
Personally?
And so,
Your best friend?
well,
Your god?
in a sense.
Okay.
In a sense.
God.
Your deity.
Go on, Cole.
And so I feel like Frankenstein's gonna win. But I thought Hamnet's was pretty cool. Their set.
Yeah,
I like the Playhouse.
the Globe.
Mm-hmm.
I thought like the way the stage in the Playhouse like fit the rest of the story was pretty cool. So that stuck out to me with Hamnet. One Battle After Another, the like set design didn't really stick out to me, but also it's hard to know like what they made and what they didn't make. Sinners, the vibes. I don't know. The vibes didn't seem like the production design was as cool as Frankenstein, quite frankly.
Yeah. Frankenstein has the wide lead.
Yeah,
That's
and
what
it's
I'm
just,
going
it's,
with.
it's very, very, this one's a difficult category because we have such a diverse amount of films that were nominated
Yeah.
over a bunch of different like categories of film and stuff like that.
Man.
So
You have to watch like the behind the scenes videos on these ones to figure out what they did to like make a choice, I think.
yeah, definitely. So I will say like the barn from Sinners and the way that they were able to utilize that made it my second choice,
Yes.
because that was pretty stunning.
Best sound.
Let F1 win one award. Let it win.
I had a feeling Cole would do something of that sort, so I was going to start with him. Cole?
I don't have anything further to say, honestly. I mean,
Okay. All right, Emma?
it's like Top Gun won for sound too, right? And this is the Top Gun movie,
I
of
didn't
this
have
year.
anything to say about this.
So
Emma?
sound is something that's, when it's done correctly, you don't notice it. When it's done incorrectly, you notice it.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. This one was toss-up for me. I did just put Sinners.
Taylor?
It is hard because, like Cole, when I see this category, the first thing I think of is but that doesn't necessarily make it like the good option. It's just the only thing I can hear, and I'm like trying to recall. I'm like trying to go through the other movies. I'm like, okay, let's try to remember how things sounded, the pace and everything, and I really can't. The only thing that I would say maybe that I don't think would win, but just from a personal standpoint, is Surat, only because, it is very much party goer rave vibe. So very heavy emphasis on like the beats and the movement. And I don't know, I'm just trying to throw in something a little different, but I think it is hard because F1, people do just remember those sound effects, and that doesn't necessarily mean they're great, but that is just what comes to my head.
Yeah, F1 has the wide lead. I'll go with that one, even though I would root for one battle after another. But yeah, the sound.
Just give Brad Pitt his fucking Oscar for this one.
He got one already for Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
That's fine, but if he wants one this badly that he's willing to pay people off for F1, just give him the fucking Oscar.
Best visual effects.
Taylor.
This one's hard because I never know, like, are we talking visual effects like CGI? Like, and in that case, it's so hard because everything's fucking CGI, I feel like, at this point. So I don't know. I feel like I don't really have anything of massive worth to say to contribute. I would say maybe, Avatar's known for that shit, so maybe that's all I can really say.
Yeah, I'm in a similar position as you. I don't have much to say about this either, but Emma,
with the work that like James Cameron has done over the decades regarding the Avatar films, I wouldn't be surprised if Fire and Ash picked up this Oscar as well.
Yeah.
So
give him one. Give James Cameron one.
Give him his fucking Oscar. Yeah.
Cole?
Okay, everyone picked Avatar, so I'm not going to talk about Avatar winning because it's probably going to win. I just want to talk about how in the fuck did The Lost Bus get an Oscar nomination for visual effects? Visual effects in that movie were it was so ugly. It was disgusting. The only thing I remembered from that movie, after I watched it, first thing I said is like, wow, the visual effects were really, the fire looked terrible.
Very
and my
digital.
friend who also watched the movie, that was his note to me, was the visual effects of The Lost Bus, awful. I don't know.
So we know what's not going to win.
Paid for that one, you know?
That does feel like such a random pick.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Of all
like they could have done like one of the superhero movies or something.
I would have put Tron Ares in here.
Oh yeah, Tron Ares.
I don't think so, but
we're not going to open that up, Cole.
As far as like simple visual effects are concerned, which one would you rather have, The Lost Bus or Tron Ares? Because I know what I would be choosing. It's Tron Ares.
Yeah, Tron Ares.
How about neither? Can I have neither?
I just watched it for the first time like a week ago, actually. And I enjoyed the visual effects, which is why I'm rooting for it. That's the snub I'm mad about. We're going to wrap back to the beginning of this episode. I'm mad about the fact that Lost Bus got nominated over Tron.
It was an incredible theater experience. One of the best theater experiences I had this year.
No, it should have been like Superman or the Fantastic Four or
no,
the other superhero movie.
But glowy neon lights.
Tron Ares should have gotten it here. But yeah, Avatar, Fire, and Ash has a wide lead.
Yeah, makes sense.
Best cinematography. Sinners?
Either Sinners or Frankenstein, as long as it's not Marty Supreme.
Taylor?
I think I'll go with Sinners on this, especially because it's a woman, right?
Yeah, right? She's been doing interviews, I think.
Shit, is it? Oh my god. If it is, then yes.
I think it is. And one thing that I really like about Ryan Coogler is I've been seeing that a lot of people that he works with, he's worked with before, or he's even known them prior to even being a relevant director.
Yeah.
And I think that that's really cool that he keeps those people around and he helps build those people up. And so, yeah, I don't know. I think it was filmed great. And for Emma reminding me of the different framing, now that I remember that and all of that, I think, yeah, I'd say I think it's fair for Sinners to win.
Yeah, and you are dead on. Her name is Autumn. She is the first woman of color to be nominated for the Academy Award for Best Cinematography. And she has worked with Ryan Coogler before. She was on the team for Black Panther Wakanda Forever. So, yeah.
He has a good company he's kept. Even Ludwig Göransson.
Yeah.
And Michael B. Jordan, who we're going to get into.
Of course, yeah. What do you think, Cole?
Yeah.
So I think I'm at a disadvantage because I think I'm the only one who watched Train Dreams.
You're not.
Oh, who watched it?
I did.
Is that Emma? Sorry, both the screens are frozen. I don't know. Is that Emma?
It was Elizabeth.
Oh, Elizabeth watched Train Dreams.
Alphabetically, it was the last one for Best Picture, and I just didn't get to it.
That's okay.
No, that's okay. It's a Debbie Downer for certain. But I've watched a lot of videos about the cinematography. I don't know why. I guess because I liked it so much, the cinematography. So something cool about Train Dreams is they shot almost like the entire film with natural light, which is really hard.
Oh, wow.
But I remember they have so many cool shots. Like, you notice the cinematography being really good during the movie. They strapped a camera to a tree, and then the tree got chopped down. And then so it was like, the tree was like this, and the camera was like right here going down with the tree. It was awesome. Coolest shot of any movie I saw this year. But the cinematography just gorgeous. So many like landscape shots and like nature-y shots, and I thought it was incredible. So I picked Train Dreams. I think it actually might be the favorite.
It's not.
It's not?
It's not as wide of a lead. Sinners is number one. That's the favorite. But Train Dreams, I think Scotty, my boy, I think might have picked Train Now he's
Dreams.
Scotty, my boy. Okay.
Scotty, my boy.
Let's pull up the article.
Oh, we don't need that. You've already have it all in your mind. It's all at the ready. You're good.
Well, he changes it as the season goes along. He doesn't do it based on vibes. He does it based off like numbers and what he thinks is going to happen, not what he wants to happen. And I respect that about him.
Hey, what's the next category?
Sinners is the favorite. Train Dreams. I think Train Dreams could be a surprise win here, but its cinematography kind of overwhelms the film. It's very much focused on the picture. It's stunning, as Cole said. That shot of the tree was unbelievable.
He did.
All right, thanks for the update, Cole. We're gonna move on to a very interesting category: Best Actor in a Leading Role.
Uh-oh.
All right,
so here comes the debate.
Emma, you're so ready for this.
Oh God,
what's your?
She picked Michael B. Jordan, right? Or not Timothée Chalamet,
Give
right?
Let her answer.
My absolutely not was Timothée Chalamet, as I don't think anyone is truly surprised. My first personal choice for this is Michael B. Jordan for the split role of Smoke and Stack. I am also very, very happy with Wagner Moura's performance in The Secret Agent because he is playing technically 3 characters in that as well.
Oh, jeez. I didn't know that.
Yeah, and that one, because of the way that it's shot and the way that the threads start to weave together and everything like that, his performance had to be so unique. And he's also speaking like 3 languages in the film or something like that. It's crazy because I think it's Portuguese, German, and he does a bit of English. So Michael B. Jordan and Wagner Moura, for the sheer fact that they had to play multiple characters and make them all so different and unique, they're kind of neck and neck for me. Michael B. Jordan hasn't been winning the awards. It's actually been Wagner Moura who's been winning. I believe that Wagner took the Golden Globe for this category. So it's going to be interesting to kind of see where they go. And then there's the elephant in the room, and his name is Timothée Chalamet. And I'm going to read word for word what I wrote last night at like 2 a.m. as I was watching Marty Supreme. Timothée Chalamet, I apologize if you ever listen to this. And I mean this about the character. He's a fucking asshole, and I hate him. I think this is Uncut Gems Part 2, but at least Adam Sandler is likable.
Oh, man.
I cede my time.
Taylor, I know you have some similar thoughts.
Do I?
So, maybe not as strong as me.
I feel like I really need to watch The Secret Agent because everything that all of you guys have been saying make me want to see it so bad. And I really do love Wagner Moura. So I feel like if I were to watch that movie, that would probably be my answer. But based on what I have seen, It's hard because I did love Sinners, but I don't know, Michael B. Jordan didn't super stand out to me, like compared to his whole filmography. So I'm having difficulty because I didn't see Blue Moon, so I can't talk about Ethan Hawke's performance. I absolutely will not ride for Timothée Chalamet. So I guess it's just kind of down to Leonardo or Michael B. Jordan. I think they both did a good job. But I really do need to see The Secret Agent. So I think until I see that, I don't have a firm answer in this.
That's fair.
Cole?
Yeah, so I was in the same boat like a week ago. I hadn't seen The Secret Agent, and so I wanted to see The Secret Agent, and then I saw The Secret Agent. I think Wagner Moore's role is a little too understated to win. But I could be wrong, you know?
It could be.
So we're going to tell the story in a series of cards. Scott, he picked Timothy.
What?
I think it's actually Timothée, I think is how it's done.
I don't give a fuck. Sorry.
Timothy is the favorite going into this, but I don't understand it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think he's the big favorite.
He is.
Scott doesn't do it, though, by what he wants, so we shouldn't be mad at Scott, you know?
Let's be mad at you instead.
Vibes. I feel like the vibes maybe lean to Leonardo.
Yeah.
But you know what? On this category, we throw these out, you know? Because who knows? We throw them out.
Yeah, this one's going to be
So I picked
weird.
Michael B. Jordan, because what the hell, you know? And
Interesting.
that's all I got to say about that.
Okay. So Timmy does have the wide lead.
How wide of a lead does he have on this as far as ranking?
Very wide lead.
I want to know. Give me
Who
stats.
I think he's going to win. I think Timothy's going to win.
I think so too, but I don't think it's
But what is he going to talk about now if he wins the Oscar now?
true.
Winning a second one.
I do
Yeah,
feel
that's-
that he has put so much gusto and so much gusto towards this role and then winning the Oscar for it, where I think he's given better performances in other films, personally.
I thought he was better in Bob Dylan than he was in this.
Yeah, agreed.
But it's a different year.
I think his best performance is Beautiful Boy.
I agree.
What a throwback. But
yeah.
I don't think Marty Supreme, I get it. He's been on this campaign. Everybody's talking about it, but I just feel like he's had better roles and he's so young. He's going to continue to have better roles. That this is what we're voting him for. This is going to be his Oscar. I don't think that's worthy.
I don't think so either.
So I have a question for Emma. Can I ask Emma a question real quick?
Yeah, you got it.
So is the fact that you dislike the character so much, does that not speak to how good of a role it was?
So I was actually thinking about this. You can absolutely have a dislikable character, a character that's completely unlikable, and still have a stunning performance.
Yeah.
One of the most obvious ones, genuinely, is, I hate to say this because I don't want to promote her on this podcast, but Alan Rickman, Severus Snape. His character is supposed to be unlikable, but it's Alan fucking Rickman. Rest in peace to the man. Absolutely phenomenal. So it's I think you can have characters who are anti-heroes, who are unlikable. However, for me, it didn't feel like Timothée Chalamet was acting in this role. That's what it felt like to me. I felt like there was too much Timothy and not enough Marty. I feel like he immersed himself physically, but maybe not necessarily mentally or emotionally in this role. And again, he's had better performances.
I just don't feel like he's got much vocal range. I think that's part of the problem. It's the same voice in every role, just slightly altered, and I think that's part of the problem.
Maybe, but
There's no Robert Pattinson on that front.
But I think another critique of mine has to do with the script in this case, because again, this was supposed to be a movie set in the early 50s, and his dialogue felt so modern. It pulled me out of this being a period piece. So again, kind of within the vocal cadence and the vocal range and stuff like that, I feel like his performance pulled me out of it so much. So Timothée Chalamet, I think you've been stronger in many other roles. I don't think this was your best. And if you get the Oscar, I'm sorry, dude, I don't think it's deserved.
They might just give it to him because he keeps talking about it.
Because he won't shut up.
Yeah.
Who's second ranked, if you don't mind me asking?
Wagner Moura.
Yeah. Give it to Brazil.
Yeah, give it to Brazil. I love Michael B. Jordan. I think he should have been nominated for Creed. He should get an Oscar at some point. But when I see my favorite actor listed here, Leonardo DiCaprio, I'm going to root for him. But I also love Ethan Hawke, and he does not have an Oscar, and he should. He's one of the best actors of our time, and gosh, I wish someone saw it. Not Emma, you're excused. Emma, you are absolutely excused. I'm looking really at Cole. I really wish someone saw Blue Moon so I can talk about it, because I would love to hear someone else's thoughts on his performance. And
give me 24 hours.
Because I felt like...
I'm going to watch it on Friday.
How wonderful. You could have watched it on Saturday. Anyway, so they had waited about 10 years to make Blue Moon. And I kind of felt like this kind of performance would be maybe better if they waited another 10 years. This could be his triumphant role as an older actor. But it does work at this time. I don't think many films will be made similarly to this one location, very much dialogue-heavy film, all set in real time, really. Variety has him as number 1, so that would be amazing to see him win. But again, I will always root for Leonardo. He was amazing as always in One Battle After Another. Leonardo has gotten to the point in his career where any role he does, he could get nominated for. That's a very rare air to be in, like De Niro, Pacino. So I'd love to see him win, but Ethan Hawke is overdue for an Oscar. But again, Michael B. Jordan, I'd be very happy to see him win, because he does deserve one at some point.
Anyone but Timothy Chalamet, but I feel like it's gonna be Timothy Chalamet.
Yeah, I'll root for anyone.
Root for anyone but Timothy fucking Chalamet.
But it'd be nice to see Leonardo get his second Oscar. That'd be amazing.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
Best Director. Taylor, want to start this one off?
I like 2 answers. It's Hamnet and Sinners, and
Okay.
that's all I'll say.
All right.
Those are what I like.
Nice.
Emma.
I got 3 answers. Chloe Zhao. Because of the fact that I did not see Sentimental Value, so unfortunately I do have to throw that out. So we're down to 4. I will accept 3. Chloe Zhao, Paul Thomas Anderson, who has been winning for One Battle After Another, and of course Ryan Coogler. Who do I want to see get it? Ryan Coogler. Second would be Chloe Zhao. My absolutely not, as we all know, is my least favorite Safdie brother. Please, Josh, I can't have you win for this. Dude, what did you do?
Cole.
I think Paul Thomas Anderson.
Mm-hmm.
He was like my pick already, and then he won the Director Guild Award, right?
Yeah, he won the Golden.
And that's like kind of the lock, right? That's kind of like once they win that, you're kind of
Pretty much, yeah.
kind of the big indicator. So I was like, I like the confirmation bias there.
Mm-hmm.
So with Paul Thomas Anderson.
Yeah. I think for both Paul and for Ryan Coogler, I think not only was it an incredible film, but they both had the very difficult task of having first-time actors as some of their leads. So for One Battle After Another, it was Chase Infinity as the daughter. And then for Sinners, it was Sammy, who, while he was a musician and he was a singer, it was his first time performing in a role. Miles Canton, yes. And so for both of them, for it being their first roles, you wouldn't really know that unless, you had seen it was the introducing Chase, introducing Miles and stuff like that. Yeah. And both Miles and Chase knocked it out of the park in their respective roles, which is why, for me, they're top of my list. And then also Chloe Zhao is just, she's so stunning as a director. Her directorial style just shines through in every project. So as long as it's not Josh Safdie, I'm fine.
PTA has the wide lead, and I think it's his time. Nolan had his time a few years ago, and PTA is overdue. It would be amazing to see him win. Coogler, at some point, is going to win Best Director, I hope. I do think Coogler will have his time later. It's just PTA has been in the business since the 90s, and I'm happy that he's getting celebrated now. Chloe Zhao is becoming one of the most versatile filmmakers of our time. I love her work, and especially after Hamnet, I'm going to continue to go see her films.
Yeah.
Joachim Trier is becoming one of my favorite directors of our time. The Worst Person in the World, Oslo, August 31st, and now Sentimental Value. My God, I'm going to see everything he's made now. I think he's a fantastic filmmaker, but I think it's PTA's time.
The fact that he's won the Golden already for this is making me believe that there's a very real possibility he's going to get it. What does the ranking say?
The ranking is definitely PTA all the way.
Yeah.
Number 2, Ryan Coogler. 3, Chloe Zhao.
Hell yeah.
4, Josh Safdie. 5, Joachim Trier, which is not right.
Switch.
Yeah, Taylor is not thrilled about that. Yeah.
Taylor has a stank face as well.
Joachim Trier, I hope he wins at some point. I hope his next film with Renata Reinsve will get him the win. Best actress in a leading role.
I mean, I was about to be like, hey, that's a segue into best leading actress because she is in fact nominated.
She's amazing.
Phenomenal. I'm actually...
Let's see, who should start this one off?
You mind? Because mine will be quick.
Go ahead.
I'm going to recuse myself from this because I have not seen Rose Byrne, Kate Hudson, or Renate. Of the two I've seen, I prefer Jessie Buckley. That's just me.
All right, Cole?
I've seen all 5, and I think this is a great time. This is where Vibes and Scott Fineberg in the world, they all come together, right?
And what is your pick, Cole?
And Jessie Buckley wins.
Taylor?
I didn't see Sentimental Value, so again, I don't know who this chick is, but I don't think my answer would change. I think I'd still go with Jessie Buckley.
You've seen The Worst Person in the World, though, right?
Oh, it's that girl?
Renata Reinsve, yeah.
I'd still go with Jessie Buckley.
Okay.
I mean, Jessie Buckley's performance was just stunning.
Yeah.
So I want her to win, and then I want Wunmi to win in actress in a supporting role, because then technically it's like 2 witchy roles win the Oscars.
That's true, yeah.
That's just little witchy
2
old me.
who?
Witchy roles, because if you think about it, like, so Agnes is supposed to be like an herbalist and stuff like that, but a little bit of it's based in witchcraft, and then Wunmi's character of Annie is a witch, so it's like, I would just, as a little witchcraft girly over here, I'd love to see it.
Jessie Buckley has the wide lead. I think she's definitely going to win. I've actually seen all these performances. I thought it was going to be a close call between Rose Byrne and Jessie Buckley the way the awards were going, but then I saw If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You today, and it's good. I understand it's a good movie, but it was so anxiety-inducing. It's so stressful. But just a little shout-out, Ella Beatty is in the film, and I wish she had more of a role in it. Kate Hudson, I thought she was fantastic in Song Sung Blue. She doesn't often get the opportunity to be in a dramatic role in a dramatic film, and man, do I hope she makes more dramatic films. She was great. This was so different for her, and I'm very happy she's nominated. Emma Stone in Begonia was fascinating, and it was intriguing. I was on the edge of my seat. Is she an alien? Is she not? And Renata Reinsve, I love her. I've seen The Worst Person in the World. She was tremendous in that. Sentimental Value as well. That was a big reason why I rushed to the first showing of Sentimental Value, because I wanted to see her performance. And right away, she's in like the first scene or so after they show the house, if I remember correctly. It's been since November since I saw the film. But she was amazing, and I hope she keeps making films with Joachim Trier. I hope she wins an Oscar at some point. She deserves one, but Jessie Buckley's probably going to win here.
Jessie Buckley. It's just Jessie Buckley.
All right. Best Picture.
Dun, dun,
the big award. Who should start us off? Taylor.
I think I'll go with what I want to win. I think Sinners. Sinners. I wouldn't be mad at Hamnet, and I need to see Secret Agent. I don't think I'd be mad at that if I saw it. Definitely not F1. Definitely not Marty Supreme.
Yep.
And that's all I'll say about that.
Cole?
I picked One Battle After Another.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was the best movie. And that's what the award's for.
Yeah, that's true. Emma, what do you think?
So my personal first is Sinners, with Hamnet being a very close second to it. Do I think it's going realistically to go towards One Battle After Another? I think so, just because that's the way the award season is swinging this year.
Mm-hmm.
But that was in my top 3. Because my top 5, essentially, because I wanted to like narrow down the list, was Sinners, Hamnet, One Battle After Another, Secret Agent, and Frankenstein. So it was like my top 5 there. Again, anything but Marty Supreme. Timothée Chalamet, I'm so sorry. I cannot feed your ego anymore, man. So I feel like that's part of the reason we've gotten here. If he ever listens to this, I am fucked. Anyways.
I think we all are,
yeah,
honestly.
Just a little bit. It's Timothée Chalamet, I do love you, and I think that you are a good actor. I just don't think this movie is the hype train that you want to be on, man. I just laying it to you straight, like I'm having a real and honest conversation with you, which will probably never happen. But yeah, dude, Stop it. Get some help. Taylor's nodding. Taylor agrees. So, like, yeah.
If he doesn't win, then it's going to be the same thing next year and every year until he wins.
Yeah, but then as you said, what is he going to talk about next? He's going to be talking about that second Oscar, so I don't know if it ever ends.
It won't end.
Yeah, but maybe it'll give him a couple years off,
No, it won't end. It won't end.
He's insatiable.
Maybe a different director. I don't know if that'll do anything different. But, like, him and Josh Safdie was the Nightmare Blunt rotation I never thought would be possible.
Yeah, dear God.
Oh. Nightmare Blunt rotation. Timothy Chalamet, Gwyneth Paltrow, Josh Safdie.
Mr. Wonderful, want to throw him in there?
That's crazy that he was in that.
Now, Best Picture sometimes is a toss-up, or it tends to be kind of close. One Battle After Another does have the wide lead.
Yeah.
And I agree with Cole that One Battle After Another is the best film. But Sentimental Value it's honestly kind of a close second to me, Sentimental Value to One Battle After Another. But I know it's not so likely it'll win. So yeah, One Battle After Another is my top choice.
I really wanted to go to Sinners because, the Oscars have only finally just started to enjoy horror movies and stuff like that. So
I'm still pissed about the substance. I can't. I'm sorry. It's too fresh for me still.
Yeah. But, Sinners, it's not like a jump scare horror movie and stuff like that. I was able to get through it. I can't do horror films and stuff like that. And I was able to sit through and truly enjoy Sinners.
Yeah.
So that's my hope. I know realistically it's probably going to go to One Battle After Another, it's well-deserved for Sean Penn and Benicio del Toro. Just their two performances made that movie for me. No offense, Leo.
Leonardo?
Leonardo is great. Leonardo is truly great, but
yes,
Benicio del Toro. Him also being a karate teacher as someone who grew up in martial arts, like that was just like a little extra thing for me. And then Sean Penn was fucking unhinged.
Yes.
But I just...
Chase Infinity likes K-pop, so I'm down with that.
Hell yeah, love her. So One Battle After Another, I understand if it'll win. I still want it to go to Sinners because I do love Ryan Coogler more than anything. So
Sinners is number 2.
Makes sense.
So it could go to Sinners, but One Battle After Another again.
One Battle After Another has been winning.
Scott picked Sinners to win.
What's in last place? I'm curious.
Oh yeah, what is in last place?
What do you think, Marty Supreme or F1?
Probably gotta be F1.
F1, yeah.
It is F1.
F1, yeah.
Yeah.
Where does Marty Supreme sit on the ranking list?
5. Sentimental Value
right
is
in
7,
the middle?
which is unbelievable.
Switch.
That's crazy. Where's Begonia?
9 is Begonia.
Oh, no, that's not right.
Frankenstein number 8.
What?
Sentimental Value 7.
Huh.
Train Dream 6.
Scott Fineberg's list if you guys would
No,
rather.
thank you. 6.
Your D.
You're not gonna like it, I don't think. Number 1 is Sinners.
We shouldn't have given
Number
him that
2
space.
is
He
One
just
Battle
went ahead
After
and...
Another.
Okay.
Number 3 is Hamnet. Number 4 is Sentimental Value. Number 5 is Marty Supreme.
Oh, dear God.
Number 6 is Train Dreams. Number 7 is Frankenstein. Number 8 is F1. Number 9 is The Secret Agent. And number 10 is Begonia.
What?
So I think, Taylor has...
Yeah, Taylor and I have the exact same face, which is just utter confusion and befuddlement.
Cole, this is your sign to break up with him?
I haven't even seen The Secret Agent, and the fact that he rated that so low shocks me.
It was okay. I really like the Brazilian film I'm Still Here. I thought it was really good.
Oh, yeah. That was a great film.
I didn't think it was as good as that one.
It's very different because it's neo-noir and stuff like that.
Why do people fucking like Marty Supreme? I don't get it. I don't get it. Whatever.
Thank you all very much for joining me today. I always look forward to this episode, and I had a great time discussing all things Oscars with the three of you. I really appreciate you all for going through and watching as many films as you can to help make this the wonderful discussion that it was, especially Emma, who did it miraculously in record time.
47 hours!
Yes. Emma, you have an aerial showcase coming up.
Yes. So Jack's Beach Aerial Arts is doing a spring showcase to Alice in Wonderland. That'll be in May. I don't have an exact date yet because we literally just decided about it on Sunday. So when I have those dates, I'll be posting about it on social media. So if you guys want to see me spin around dangerously in the air, well, not dangerously, I do know what I'm doing, but if you guys want to see me spin around on the air and do different weird things, then please come.
Wait, what do you mean spin around in the air? Like, where are you? What are you on?
I can't hear anybody.
To the audience, we are having technical difficulties with this.
Oh, hi, Cole. Taylor, to answer your question, I perform. So, you ever seen Cirque du Soleil?
Yeah.
Yeah, like that shit. That's the easiest way to describe it.
Tightrope walking and stuff?
I don't do tightrope walking. I do hammock, which is like, you know those people who do the things with like the 2 giant strips of fabric that hang from the ceiling?
Yeah.
So I sort of do that, but mine has a loop in it because I don't like just fabric everywhere.
How do you get into that?
Extremely carefully with a lot of upper body strength.
As a hobby. Like, how did you just like discover that? You're like,
so my best friend actually got me into it pre-pandemic, and then pandemic happened, and then I moved out of my parents' house, and there just happened to be a studio like 3 minutes away. And yeah, it was the same teacher that I had met with my best friend. She got me into it, and I've been doing it for the past 2.5 years.
that's so cool.
Yeah. So that's what I do as a hobby, is I fling myself around in the air.
Talk about a side quest. That's like...
Yeah.
All right, everyone, stay updated on that. I hope there's a link that you can give me at some point that I can post out.
Yeah, I hope so too.
And Taylor and Cole said they didn't have anything to plug. So, anything you want to add?
No, nothing on my end.
Taylor says, find me a job.
That's right.
No, I'm gonna quit mine, so just I'll do anything.
Someone working in film, give Taylor a job. She's
It doesn't
fantastic.
have to be in film.
Well, Taylor's looking, and she's wonderful, so you'll want her to work for you. So yeah, she has many skills. She's nodding.
She's nodding.
Okay. Is there a film recommendation, a line from a film, really anything you'd like to conclude our episode with today?
We're going up, 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 up. It's our moment.
I think we've mentioned this earlier. I think get over subtitles.
Yep.
Watch those international films.
Yup.
Get into documentary too. Not everybody watches the documentary stuff.
Yep.
And what was my last point? Oh, like, be cultured. If you don't like subtitles, maybe learn a language. You know,
Correct.
English isn't the only fucking thing out there. So
Yep.
yeah,
That's true.
culture yourself.
The Oscars are a local film festival.
Pretty much.
A quote from Bong Joon-ho.
Yeah. Dude, he's so good.
He's so fucking good.
Cole?
Are you talking to me? I cannot hear any, like...
Your name is
I can
Cole,
hear,
right?
like, every couple of words.
Yes, you.
Talking to me?
Yeah.
All right, listen, how about we do this? Elizabeth, you tell a question to Taylor. Taylor, you put it on your phone in words, and then I will write it on a piece of paper and my response.
I think you don't have an answer for this question, so let's just move along.
Taylor's writing the question, it looks like.
Are we done?
Final words,
No,
yes.
I don't have any final words.
Well, you always make it interesting, Cole, don't you?
Hold on, I got something.
No, you don't. This is almost 3 hours.
Yeah. I know we said 90 minutes.
I fear editing this.
I'll get you a bunch of coffee.
That's not going to save me.
Oh, Elizabeth, don't look. Elizabeth, don't look.
And that is the end of All the Film Things podcast. Tune in 2 weeks' time, and we will be doing literally something else. I don't know what it is. Cole has been writing very, very bad things on the FaceTime, and we're not going to talk about it. So, Liz, close out the episode.
Vulgar obscenities.
Emma, Taylor, and I guess Cole, thank you all again for joining me today.
Happy to do so.
Thank you all for listening. I wish everyone a great Oscars night, and may your ballots be accurate. Bye, everyone.
Woo!
Oh, my phone's gonna die.
Special thanks to Emma Catharine, Taylor Donaldson, Cole Echevarria, Dr. Jillian Smith, and Helena Amador. This episode was recorded on February 17th, 2026.